Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best Galaxy Opal cards currently available in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. This is a pretty solid list. There's a lot of good Opals. Several new ones that dropped this past weekend are really good options that definitely updated the top of this list. And overall, I think you can still get a lot of good Galaxy Opal cards that can impact your team at a high level, even when it comes to like a showdown lineup. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. And let's start off at the number 10 spot, which is going to be Dino is not number 10. My bad. Wrong list. Birdman. Oh, I just typed in Birdman. His name is Chris Anderson. What am I saying? Chris Anderson's going to be our number 10 spot. 6'10", 7'2" wingspan. Solid size for a power forward, 92 speed, 87 3 ball, 95 standing and driving, elite defender. He's an elite finisher, he's an elite defender, but he's got good shooting ability. He's got a solid jump shot. Movement wise, it's not spectacular, rush, dribble, stalk, combo, escape, but at least it's something. That's better than nothing with a lot of the Galaxy Opals when it comes to movement, especially as a big. And he's just going to be a good shooter who's great defensively, super athletic, has enough speed to compete, and can put the ball on the floor at least occasionally a little bit if need be. So I think he's a solid card, and I think number 10 is a completely fair ranking for him. Number 9, Dino Raja, another good card, an oldie but a goodie at this point. This card's been out for, 2.5 months, and he's still a stud. 6'11", 7'3" wingspan, 92 speed, 95 standing and driving, 94 interior, 92 block. He's a great defender, he's a great finisher, he's got good speed, and he's got a big player build with a good jump shot. Very similar to Birdman. He's a bit bigger than Birdman is, though. That's the first thing that I think I like. And though his jumper's only on quick, I'd say his jumper's about as good as Birdman's is. Now, Chris Anderson's movement, a little bit better than Dino's is, but Dino's additional size to me is enough to overcome a slightly worse escape, because that's basically all the difference is there. Overall, I think Dino's a really good card. I don't think he's an insane shot creator or anything, but I think his size, shot making ability, defensive finishing is good enough to make him a very solid Galaxy Opal card. Number 8 is Tyrus Thomas, card who came out in the Summer Festival and has been very solid ever since. 6'10" with 7'3" wingspan. Solid jumper, solid but not spectacular movement. Jalen Green dribble style, De'Aaron Fox size up, Steph escape isn't too bad. Pro 2 fade as well, but basic hezzy hurts him. Not having a good hezzy, not having Garland dribble style at this point as a shot creator is a little bit of a limiter as well. And defensively, he's a stud. I love how well-rounded he is, stat and badge-wise, as a base card, as a Galaxy Opal, and I think he's a really solid option still at the small forward position for an Opal. Definitely one of the best Opal small forwards in my team. Moving on to number 7 is Trevor Ariza. Really good 6'8", 7'2" wingspan shooting guard. Really nice, well-rounded card. Great shooter, great defender, very athletic. Doesn't do much in terms of playmaking, but he does have Kemba escape and Trey behind the back with Pro 2 fade and a good jump shot. This is a recipe for a really good shooting guard. I feel like I almost probably should have put him on my top 5 budget shooting guards, because he's low-key a stud, and I almost think you could make an argument for him a couple spots higher than this if you really wanted to, because this is where the list starts to definitely pick up, is this Ariza level. Because Robert Horry, similarly, really good card for a 6'10" small forward. I think he's better than Tyrus Thomas is. Very similar in terms of the stats and the badges and the overall completeness, but the thing that he does better than Tyrus, number 1, his jumper's a bit faster. Number 2, his movement's better. Francis size up, Trey behind the back, Trey escape. Doesn't have behind the back, but he at least has a hezzy. D-book dribble style similar to Jalen Green. I would just say overall, a little bit better movement than Tyrus Thomas gives you, with a little bit better jump shot as well. To me, is enough to put him a couple spots higher than Tyrus, which is why I have him at number 6. Number 5 is going to be Brad Daugherty, the first of a few brand new cards from this NBA draft number 1 pick set that dropped this past Friday. But Brad Daugherty, 7-footer, 7'4" wingspan, 91 speed, 93 ball, 95 standing and 90 driving dunk, 95 interior, 97 block. Again, great defender, great finisher, solid shooter, a little bit of playmaking ability, rush dribble style, Kobe escape. It isn't movement that excites you, but the jumper is great. The Pro 2 fade is obviously a huge plus as well. He's like an evolved, better version of a Dino Raja or Chris Anderson. That being said, if you wanted to make an argument to move him down a spot or two, I wouldn't be totally mad at you. I think a lot of people do like Brad Daugherty, though. His player build's super nice as well. He doesn't have the movement of an Ori or an Ariza, but I think his size, shot making, defense, all that type of stuff is valuable enough to where I think putting him top 5 is reasonable. Although you could definitely make an argument for these other 2 guys as well if you wanted to. Now, I will say the top 4 doesn't feel that arguable to me. Oluwakonde at number 4 feels pretty obvious. 7 foot with a 7'8" wingspan. He's a bigger, better version of Brad Doherty. Number 1, he's just overall a bit better when it comes to the all-around stats and badges, in my opinion. But jumper is faster, Pro 2 fade as well, rush dribble style, but Kemba escape and normal behind the back, which actually isn't that bad. It's like the 3rd or 4th best behind the back in the game. Actually gives him a little bit of movement compared to your average power forward. He's a really nice card, and I think he's a better version of Brad Doherty. I would not argue Ori or Ariza over Oluwakonde. I think he's very clearly number 4, and I think he is definitely, he's like the dividing line between the elite of the elite, because these top 4 are elite Galaxy Opals. Denny Avdia, same story, 6'9", 6'9" wingspan. He has 2 things: elite size and switchability at point guard, and elite shot making. And elite finishing as well as a 6'9" point guard. The dunk animations aren't spectacular, but he's a very solid finisher. He's got limited movement. Sure, Kemba escape, D-book dribble style, normal fade isn't ideal, but his jumper is elite, and his defensive switchability is also phenomenal, especially if you have a badged version of Denny that has some Hoff badges, maybe even a couple of legend badges. I think he is one of the best attainable point guards in the game still, and I think he's kind of a no-brainer, in all honesty, for this number 3 spot. Really, really good card as well. That being said, he's not top 2. The top 2 are pretty clear as well. Victor Wembanyama, Galaxy Opal, is the number 2 best Galaxy Opal in my team. Finally not the best Opal. He's been the best Opal since the day he came out over 4 months ago until this past Friday. But 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan, you can see with that type of size, as well as the uncontestability of his jumper and how solid and versatile he is defensively, plus having 85 speed at 7'4", that's the type of card that is absolutely going to have elite level longevity in my team, and I think he's a great, great all-around card. That being said, I do think it is completely reasonable to not have him number 1 anymore. The speed isn't unbelievably insane. The SIGs certainly are basically non-existent. His fade is actually pretty good, so I'm not going to criticize that, but there's no off the dribble ability really besides just some of the glitchiness that he provides with his size and decent speed. But to be fair, I think Pervis Ellison is the best Galaxy Opal in the game. I don't think it's that debatable. I think if you wanted to make an argument for Wemby because of the uncontestability of his jumper and his size, I get it. But this is a 6'10" small forward with 7'2" wingspan, so he's got elite size at his position too. He's got elite stats all the way around, very well rounded and versatile. But most importantly for him, elite jump shot, Pro 2 fade, Garland, Francis, Curry, Trey, D-Fox crossover, Levine step back, Halliburton Hezzy. Literally the best SIGs in the game, basically across the board. He is the best Galaxy Opal card in the game, in my opinion. He's basically a budget invincible because he's got the animations of the best cards in my team, and the stats and badges to kind of back it up as well, especially if he's properly badged and his jumper's high level and he's got Pro 2 fade. I mean, to me, it's kind of a no-brainer. He is the best Galaxy Opal card in my team right now. As great as Wemby is, I'm giving the edge to Pervis Ellison. That being said, he's the final player on this list, so let me know what y'all think of the top 10 here that I've built in this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.